What are your ideas to tackle poverty in Canada?
I think homelessness is the one that hits my heart the hardest. And I'm in an area where it's low economically, and you could see the differences. You can see how kids struggle, and I think that poverty is affecting the kids a lot. And I have kids saying, oh, we have to go to this food bank, and it just breaks your heart. And I think they need to tackle, especially with the low-income areas, what are the needs there, look at the families, their struggles, their issues, and try to attack that.
Lower the prices, make housing very, very affordable for the people that cannot afford it. They should make some houses and build houses that people can afford in life. Or else nobody will be able to buy a house, because houses nowadays, you cannot buy more than 1.2 million.
As rich as we are, we just don't need for that. We really shouldn't be seeing people on the street when we can do something about it, and the government should step up and do something about it, whether it's building apartment complexes for them so they have a place to stay and a place to eat and, look after themselves. No need to be seeing them on the street.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that I think a lot of us are one paycheck away, really, from being in that situation. So you have to have empathy. You have to resolve this, because, and I think corporates and corporations and people with big money, let them pay their 50%.
Yeah, stop giving money to other countries. They're taking care of all these foreign countries and refugees, but not the people at home. So start at home. It's like someone that's trying to find their other half. If you don't love yourself, you can't offer somebody else love. If you can't help your own people, why are you helping other people?
Get people back to work. We have our resource sector and our manufacturing sector that are our second and third largest contributors to our GDP. How about having a strategy for the resource sector and manufacturing sector so we can get our resources to market and get people back to work, especially those jobs are in the middle class and they're high paying middle class jobs, and we need to get our kids working. So, I don't want my kids living in my basement when they're 30. I'm sure you don't. So we need to get them back to work, and we're blessed in this country that we have a great resource sector. And if you had affordable energy, that really powers the engine of the manufacturing sector. So let's get our resources to market and let's get Canada back to work.
Producing more materials in the country and buying local, and try to promote that. We have to get a grip on energy costs and make it so people have a little bit of money to spend, so that we can have more people being hired and more jobs being created.
People have been playing around with the idea of universal basic income for a long time. I think, with the different financial plans that we've tried in the past, I do have a fairly conservative outlook on things, but I don't see why it's necessarily an idea that's not worth trying. But I also think, putting higher tariffs on imports is a good idea. Making sure that goods and services are produced in Canada and creating more jobs for Canadians is definitely the priority.
To tackle poverty, we got to get rid of the drugs. 90%, I think 90% of the people on the street that have got the homeless situations are addicted. Feel sorry for them. It's almost like a self-inflicted wound, though. They brought the drugs on themselves. They have their reasons, they have their illnesses, their pains, they're using drugs to beat it, but the drugs is turning people to crime, and the homeless people, we do need more government housing, more policing on those housing units. That's going to cost money, and there's only one taxpayer.
I grew up poor. There's no way, like, the kids are the ones that suffer, so the fact that there are children that are we just can't put a Band-Aid over it. We keep putting Band-Aids over it and trying to fund social services, and it's not working. So I think it's just coming down to the fact that people need to be able to earn a basic amount, and they're not. Minimum wage isn't doing it anymore. Saskatchewan especially, with the lowest minimum wage in the country.
You have to first identify them, what are their needs. Some of them may have financial issues, some of them may have some social issues. Social issues mean like they're cut off from their families, so we need to make plan for them. And on the financial side, we need to give them some incentives or bring them to the society. Yeah.
Lots of, I guess, things here just in this city. North Central Family Center, which I personally am involved with, and that's one way that they reach out to people that are in need. They're always an open door, always willing to help, so those folks can have a place to go, and you know, during hard times and times that aren't easy, there's those places like that they should most definitely, I guess, not take advantage of, but use.
The government is the only one who can help, because as you are doing now, asking people about what is going on and how is it affecting people, and we are telling you, so we hope that the government is seeing us talking to you and do something.
The payments that we receive after working all your life doesn't seem to be not quite enough to live on. And plus, cut these taxes. They're killing us. All these carbon taxes, that's not going to change our climate. We're the cleanest country in the world. And we're paying the most tax for it.